Hey, Geminis. You know how we are curious, communicative, and always generous with our energy. But what if I told you that to certain people, your Gemini kindness looks like weakness? That's right. Not everyone interprets our dual nature the same way. Some people see your adaptability as an invitation. They see your flexibility as an opportunity, and they can even twist your words into weapons to use against you. And if you're not careful, your natural compassion can awaken something pretty dark in them. Here is a truth that just hits different for Geminis. When you re-kind to someone who lacks awareness and has poor character, they often don't see your kindness for what it is. They don't feel respect. They feel superior. They start thinking, if this Gemini is being so nice to me, it must be because they're weak. If they're engaging with me, it must be because they need me. In their mind, your empathy is submission. Your mental flexibility is confusion. Your communication is desperation. And just like that, you've become a target. These people are driven by impulse, ego, and pure pettiness. They'll start to test you just a little at first. They'll ignore your boundaries, make sarcastic jokes about your dual nature, mock your curiosity, and disrespect you in subtle ways. And when you don't react, because let's be honest, we Geminis tend to intellectualize and give people way too many chances. They take it as a green light. They think, aha, a kind, talkative person who won't fight back. A perfect victim. They don't grow from your kindness. They feed on it. And soon, you're not being treated with appreciation anymore. You're being treated like entertainment, like a fool. You'll start to feel it, that shift in the air. They take up more of your conversations, more of your energy, more of your time, and they give absolutely nothing back. They lie, they manipulate, and they hold grudges over the smallest misunderstandings. You'll find yourself replaying it all in your head, that classic Gemini overthinking, wondering, how did we get here? I was just being myself, just being friendly. But in their world, friendly Geminis are just toys to play with. And now, you're stuck in their twisted game. Here is what no Gemini is told often enough. Kindness without boundaries is a direct invitation for abuse. Not everyone deserves access to your brilliant mind and your generous heart. Some people will never understand respect, intellectual exchange, or mutual growth. They only understand control and manipulation. So don't stop being the vibrant, communicative Gemini you are, but be smart about it. Be observant. Use that incredible perception you are born with. If someone sees your Gemini kindness as weakness, leave early. Don't try to fix them with your words. Don't waste your breath trying to explain yourself or prove your worth. Because the longer you stay, the more they'll take, and the more of your precious Gemini energy you'll lose. Sometimes, the kindest and most Gemini thing you can do is to walk away and redirect your energy toward people who actually appreciate it. Gemini kindness is a strength, but without boundaries, it becomes self-destruction. Remember, fellow Geminis, your kindness, your words, your energy, they're all gifts, but they're also responsibilities. You owe it to yourself to protect your mental space, to build healthy boundaries, and to keep your heart open, but your mind sharp. Because the people who truly deserve your Gemini magic, they see your kindness as strength, not weakness. They cherish your communication and match it with respect. They appreciate your dual nature instead of trying to exploit it. So choose wisely who you give your Gemini kindness to. Not everyone is ready for our level of depth and authenticity, and that's okay. Protect yourself. Honor your Gemini nature. And never forget, the greatest act of kindness is knowing when to say no and walk away. Tell me, fellow Geminis, have you ever faced someone who completely misunderstood your kindness and curiosity? Drop your story in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Do you really appreciate it? So you don't miss content created specifically for our amazing Gemini community. Let's protect our energy together.